I don't know what got me started on that. You know, it's a funny thing about history, though. And I can't help it. There are some people in history that I admire, and then later it's pointed out to me that that person had feet of clay. Their person was flawed. There were things wrong with him. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I said to somebody today, I said, well, that'll teach me. Never make a hero out of any human. That's why I guess it's okay for the theists, because they don't have to worship a mortal. They've got their God and their saints, and because they're perfect, you know? You're not going to find out something about them, that they cheated on their wife, or that they allowed, because of some political decision, allowed a bunch of people to be imprisoned falsely, or left to die, you know? I mean, like Kennedy had the Bay of Pigs. I mean, there was like a botched operation. There were a lot of men there left on the beach, you know, without any cover, and they thought they were going to get it. The best laid plans of mice and men. Yeah. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to get together with some of you folks, sit around a table and drink some beers and have a really, really long discussion. Yeah. Anyway, perhaps I should wind this up, but let me recommend a couple of movies. I've just checked my message. I got a nice message from Aurora Kismet. And Aurora Kismet, there's something about you. I think you're all right. I said you were cool, and you said, don't call me cool. But you're all right. And I know that we're in disagreement on something, but whether we're agreeing or not, there are some of us that can say their heart's in the right place. I think you think that about me. I know I can say that about you. I just watched for the second time, and I watched this with the woman that Shanapi mentioned, The Matador, with Greg Kinnear and Pierce Brosnan. This is a really, really cool movie. And Pierce Brosnan plays this hired assassin that travels the world. And he has no friends. And Greg Kinnear is this like businessman that is like some guy that's trying to make it, you know, land a contract, and he's had such a string of bad luck. And but yet he's just a nice guy. He's a good guy. And all this terrible bad luck has happened to him, and he's got like a lovely wife at home that believes in him and is sticking by him. And he meets Pierce Brosnan in Mexico City, and they become friends. And the assassin, played by Pierce Brosnan, has no friends, has no real friends. And yet, he makes this connection with Greg Kinnear. And it's a very, very intriguing movie. I just loved it visually. I love the character that Pierce Brosnan created. You know, you don't think, I mean, I first had an admiration for Pierce Brosnan when he played on Remington Steele. And later he went on to play James Bond. But the man has a lot of depth. And I think this movie, The Matador, shows it. In a way, he's kind of a little James Bond. He's this guy that's got this gun and he's a professional assassin. But it's a very human, kind of like a flawed individual who's got weaknesses. And yet, you know, makes a change. And the second movie, I said, why was this on my Netflix list? It seemed like such a chick flick. It's called The Afterglow. And it was produced by Robert Altman and directed by Alan Rudolph, who I don't know. But I think the reason why I put it on my list is it has Lara Flynn Boyle, who I just really, really like Lara Flynn Boyle. And you can make all the skinny jokes you want about her, and she is kind of a nutcase, but she's awesome. And Julie Christie is in this movie. And it's a really, really very, very interesting relationship movie. And did I mention that Nick Nolte's in it? Yeah, Nick Nolte plays this handyman who's stooping his female clients. Meanwhile, he's married to Julie Christie, and their relationship is kind of in a sense an open marriage, but not completely open. I mean, there's an agreement there, and Lara Flynn Boyle and this guy who I recognize, Johnny Lee Miller, played Lara Flynn Boyle's husband. And I don't know, if you like relationship type movies, I'd have to say Afterglow is all right. Plus, there's some pretty hot rumpy pumpy in it too. Sexual situations, and it's all shot in Canada. But it's dramatic. There's sad stuff going on, and yet it's kind of funny in a way and complicated. So hey, for a relationship flick, I really liked it. But The Matador was good enough for me to watch twice. I watched it a second time today with the woman that Shanapi mentioned. So that's it. I hope you all had a good week. I'm hoping my week will be better. You know what? The summer solstice passed, and I didn't even hardly notice, but there was something about it. Whenever there was something going on in the stars, no wonder Friday and Saturday kind of sucked. But today, I'm feeling much better. All right. And I hope you all out there are doing fine. I'd like to go out on some music, but I don't want to mess with the damn machine. So anyway, welcome. Oh, welcome. Good night. Good night. Thank you for watching Fez Nite Lite with your host, Citizen Kong. And have a great week. And I'll see you next Saturday. And by then, I'll probably catch up on the comments, all right? Cheers.